Well, I think we're all familiar with the golden rule. Perhaps it's something that you try your best to live by and teach your kids to do the same. But what about the platinum rule? You'll need to get that in order to get things done during this new year. Here to explain what that means is author and good friend, Dr. Heather Cook. And it's always fun to have you back on the show. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Congrats on 15 years. What
Thank
a celebration.
You. All that good stuff.
All that good stuff.
So talking about the golden rule, which I was very familiar with, but then you pulled out the platinum rule, which I had never heard of.
Right, for those overachievers, we're trying to take it to the next level. So here we go. Golden is out and platinum is in.
I had no idea. I've got to redo everything now.
Right, so the golden rule, treat others the way you want to be treated. Right. And the platinum rule is treat others the way they want to be treated. And I sometimes think that when we're trying to be happy and healthy and good to other people, we only look through our lens. And sometimes that's not what other people need or even want.
And you had a really good example. I was like, oh, okay. But give me the example that you were telling me earlier.
Hugging.
I get it now. I mean, now it makes sense.
I'm a hugger and I love hugging and I want to make people feel better by hugging them, but that is not how everyone feels. So I would be applying the golden rule to anyone that I hug because it's what I want and what I think feels good. But for people who don't want to hug and want their barrier of personal space, which we all should respect, you're not helping them or making them feel better in that instance. You're actually making them feel worse and uncomfortable. So the platinum rule would be if they're not a hugger, you just respect that and find something that they do appreciate and then do that for them.
And how does that translate into a more successful 2023?
Well, I think over time, instead of just giving what you want to give others and not understanding or noticing what they need and want, it can get you in trouble sometimes, And so as we head into 23 and we want the best year yet, let's start being these noticers. And you can start noticing what people bring them joy, what makes their eyes light up. You can tell if someone didn't want to hug.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's kind of written all over their face.
Exactly.
As you're going in, they're seeing you.
Exactly. And so that can be the classic example. But just how people communicate non-verbally, you can tell a lot from what people want just by paying attention to them.
And we all have such different personalities. What motivates one person may be completely different than what motivates another.
And when it's a birthday and you're giving someone a gift, what happens often is you give them something that you really like and you know they're going to love it. Yeah. But it's not what they want. So how do we pay attention and pick up on these cues and these nuances of what people are giving off that they do want and what would be helpful and what would brighten their day versus this is something I wanted to do and I hope you enjoyed what I wanted to do for you.
Because I did. And it was great. It felt good right here.
Yes, and givers feel this way a lot, right?
And you said that they use this a lot in customer service and business.
Mm-hmm. And so, the customer is always right. That's kind of the old adage for that. And the platinum rule is what do your customers want? And how do you give them what they want?
So ultimately, that will help you lead to a more successful year as we venture into 2023.
Well, we sure hope so. It at least is a good start to help giving others what they really want.
Well, it definitely opened my eyes because, a lot of people, I think, the golden rule, it's what we teach. It's how we try to help others. And so, and in theory, it's most of the time it can work,
Absolutely, because you're trying to be kind and giving others what you would want yourself. So that still makes sense. But if you want to take it to the next level and you're really wanting to go all out in 2023, think about the platinum rule.
I love it. Something new on my radar. Now I can rethink a little bit. All right, are you having a good new year?
Oh, here we go. Rolling on into 2023, whether you're ready or not.
Right, and I do like, if you missed it last time, we talked about those New Year's resolutions, and I love that you kind of let us all off the hook and said,
don't do it.
Yeah, well, and it's okay to wait until more of the springtime when Mother Nature is kind of playing along the same rule book.
Absolutely. It is cold. It is brown. It is yucky right now. So why do you want to do anything new and different and really set these high goals for yourself? And so now this is your organization time, as you said. So you're getting organized and you're thinking through what you really want. And then when the sun comes out and the flowers start blooming, you get to renew and grow with Mother Nature.
See,
and
I will be energized.
There you go.
Other people are kind of doing this because they've already, gone
this is right here, this 2-week moment of so this is the make or break moment right now for the New Year's resolutions, and I just feel like you set yourself up for expectations that end up just providing anxiety and overwhelming you, and it's not really what you want to be doing to be good to yourself.
See? So if you're struggling a little bit, Heather says, go ahead, take a breather, get organized, and let's try it again in the spring.
Apply the golden rule to yourself and then the platinum rule to others.
Perfect. Ah, successful 2023. Great to have you on the show. Thanks so much for joining us. Cookmilestones.com for more information. She's got lots of great videos, great advice to help us successfully get through the new year. We'll be right back.